Hey y'all, it's Chloe and we're back with another comment read video. This is part two of episode 14, comment read. So you guys, just to pick up where we left off, basically, we definitely got to give production a season of their own, okay? We need to get an after show of production so we can get what they got to say, because we know a lot of stuff has been going on behind scenes. We've seen production a lot of the time. So yes, I agree. We need to get production their own confessional. They just might need therapy after this, like Rose said, okay? Y'all. So I just woke up. I was like, let me get myself together. Let me get this whole, comment read done and over with so we can get to the next episode tonight that I'm excited about, and we'll see what's going on with that. But okay, let's keep going. So Deborah says, this show is getting disgusting. What a way to screw up marriage. Even the good couple may cut out. Yeah, they kind of did mess up the show as far as like what we come to watch. But it's still entertaining nonetheless. But yeah, I don't, even a good couple, Jessica and Austin, not the long run. They're not going to make it in the long run. I'm just saying. I don't think so. Millennium Mom, hey y'all. They said, Cassandra said, as much as Taylor does it for the camera, I honestly believe Brandon put on the theatrics for the camera too. Last week confirmed it for me with those fake scenes, but this week and next week previews makes me feel anything for either of them. Cassandra. Right, Cassandra. So this is the thing. I know I was like, I felt good about Brandon's, breakup, like blow up or whatever. But at the same time, like, they both are getting on my nerves. They both getting on my nerves. It's like, I don't know, like, what's the deal with them. Are they being paid actors or like what's going on? But they definitely bring the drama, okay? The theatrics, everything. They bring it all. Like, it's getting to the point where it's kind of like out of control. Like, they can't ever be good together. Brandon's always done. Taylor's always not taking accountability. It's too much. It's too much. But anyway, I agree. Let's see what these comments say. So Cliff said, Cassandra, you got Brandon twisted. He's not doing it for the cameras. That's who he is. He cares about Taylor. She just works his nerve. I've been there before. I can agree. I really think that, I mean, I don't know if he really care about her. I feel like that's probably why he keep coming back. I think he's just tired of the cameras. I think they could probably have a successful relationship without the cameras, because that's what's causing him to blow up. I think without the cameras, she won't be all like, trying to make a scene all the time. And this is probably why when they not filming, they probably are really on good terms. Like, the whole situation with them, her taking him to work, and they were supposed to hang out and all this other stuff. And I think they have good times when they're together without the cameras, but we never get the chance to see it. So Cassandra said, nope, I can't be convinced otherwise, especially with how they ended up according to the blogs. And sorry, you've been there before. Sorry, you've been through something like that before. Yeah, we sorry, Cliff. It gotta be rough out here. It gotta be rough. By the way, y'all, we decided on live that we gonna find Cliff a love connection. So, be looking out for Chloe's love connection. Y'all, I don't know if that's really gonna happen, but I'm just saying. And y'all want to get hooked up with somebody, let us know. We already got it, the concept in mind. We just gotta figure out how to put it into motion. But we'll see. I'm going to skip some of those comments and we're going to keep moving on. So Maggie says, so they were supposed to let Michael lie in peace. Taylor is terrible, but she's not responsible for Michael. All the responsibility cannot be put on a woman for the man's behavior. Brandon is responsible for maintaining his temper. Michael is responsible for the lies that come out of his mouth. Derek is responsible for Katie alone because she's crazy. Yeah, okay. So no, they wasn't supposed. It's not about letting them lie in peace. I think it was more so of like, that's not their place. Okay, now when Mika does it, we accept it. We just go with the flow because that's her husband. Okay, he's lying to her, and that's what matters the most. I don't think it was anybody's place to try to put him out there or call him a liar or anything about a situation that they had nothing to do with. So I think that was out of line. So then August Lady 77 said, just You just said all the responsibility cannot be on a woman for the men's behavior, but blame Derek for Katie's behavior. Explain. So then she said it was a joke. Also, I didn't blame him. I literally said he should leave. Her behavior is her fault and she needs the therapy she claims she's providing. I agree. So this is the thing. We can't take responsibility for our spouses or significant others' actions. Okay, we can't take responsibility for how they grew up, the things that they've been through. We can't do that. We can help them through it and try to make them a better person. But when a person doesn't see fault in themselves, that's where the problem comes in. It's kind of like, I can help you work through, all the, past trauma you've been through and support you, but I cannot give you the counseling and therapy you need because that is not my job. In this case, Katie is the counselor, and yet alone she can't see her actions are crazy. She's crazy. Okay? We figured it out. She's just crazy, y'all. It's nothing we really can do about it. So then Carrie said, what an absolutely mess this couple's retreat turned out to be. Katie, Taylor, Michael were the worst behaved wives. First, Katie pouting, looking for something to be angry about. She is so selfish and self-centered. She keeps looking for something wrong with Derek. Anything. Just pick, and pick. I surely hope that Derek doesn't stay with her at the end of this process. However, since Derek wants the marriage to work, he probably will stay with her. She is negative. I feel for Derek. Yeah. I hope he doesn't. I think he's going to get to his, the end and be like, I can't deal with this forever. I hope that's what happens at least. She also stated that Taylor lies and says she wants her marriage to work, but staying out all night in someone's hotel room is opposite to what she says. Texting him at 3:00 a.m. in the morning to give her explanation. Brandon is right. She is still acting like she is single. Can't blame Brandon for wanting to get away from her. And trapping Brandon in the bathroom, what was that all about? We want to know. That's why I was like, what she was trying to get done in that bathroom? What was the purpose of going into that bathroom? Obviously he didn't want to talk to you. He kept saying, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. But you wanted to keep touching him. You might go into the bathroom. Like, girl, what was the purpose? We trying to figure out what the purpose was. Hopefully we figure out what the purpose was. She also said, and Michael completely, in another word, ignoring Mika purposely, I believe because she confronted him about his offer letter and then concluded numbers, and then voted numbers on it. Michael only socializes with Brandon, ignore his wife and the rest of the couples there. Michael is a piece of work, okay? Michael, I think, y'all, I don't know. Michael just be all over the place. It's like he say he want this to work, but Mika's sitting there trying to tell him, like, listen, what you want to get out of this retreat? What you want to do? Him and Brandon get there and they couple up like it's their retreat. Y'all, I don't know. Maybe it's a bromance they got going on. Something going on, because there's no way y'all two just cuddled up in the corner and everybody else is actually doing a retreat. What was the purpose of coming? We don't know. We don't know. We just don't know. She also said, poor Austin and Jessica had to sit through all the anger and confusion and attempt to maintain a happy face along with a bunch of sad, negative people. Not fair for them at all. And so this couple's retreat fell on so many levels for all the couples. Yes, it did. Okay, so this is what I feel like. Even when Jessica was saying that she told them that she loved Austin and whatever, and even though Austin didn't say it back, you didn't see Jessica out there having a fit, catching an attitude. How you get mad? I don't understand. Katie got mad because Jessica said she loved Austin and then made her feel bad about it. I was like, what? Y'all, they got me so confused this episode. I don't know what be going on in this whole situation that's going on, okay? I don't know. Hey, Buddha. Hey, girl, hey. So, Buddha said, Brandon, I don't agree with Taylor staying out overnight at the hotel, but damn, both y'all need to breathe. Let each other talk and hear each other. Being a mature asshole to the crew is not a good look on you. Ugh. Michael, stop lying, please, brother. I was watching you crack under a very little pressure at that table. Ha, 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 shaking my head. He was definitely cracking because he couldn't get the lies out fast enough. And they just kept coming at him. And he used to, like, Mika calling him out, one person coming at him. But when they all was coming at him, he just was like, yeah, we went to the festival. No, I went to the funeral range. No, I didn't see it. It was, like, all over the place. Because he didn't know what to say. He didn't know what to do. It was like, this is crazy. This is crazy. She also said, Katie, I knew you were insecure. This isn't no regular relationship / marriage. So either teach this good man Derek how to love you or walk. Oh, no, 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 no. I understand she's horny, but not a lot of couples have sex while their woman is on her cycle. So I would suggest to Katie, get creative with yourself until both of you can properly release. Exactly. She got to find another way, honey. Make it work, honey. I mean, I don't know what kind of hormone she got that, like, 5 days is gonna, like, ruin everything for her. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, she must be on like go, like for real, like all the time. Because like 5 days, like honestly, is not gonna kill anybody. Not a man, not a woman, nobody. So then, Cliff said, Lorenzo Jacobs, thank you. I knew your 5-part breakdown would get Chloe together, but not like this. I dropped one thug tear for this review. This is Chloe Johnson's best review ever. I'm so proud of her with all the clapping hand emojis. Okay. Again, thank you so much for getting Chloe back on track, because last week she was Chloe Taylor, Michael Johnson, acting a mess. Chloe Johnson, I'm proud of you, girl. 5 stars and 2 thumbs up. Bravo. Let me tell you. First of all, Lorenzo did not get me together, okay? I told y'all I speak on what I see, okay? Now, whether you agree with it or not is up to you completely. It's okay to disagree with me, but I'm just speaking on what I see at the moment, okay? That's it. Nothing more, nothing less, okay? Nothing more, nothing less. But I'll take this, 5-star review and a 2 thumbs up. I'll take it. Clap it up, clap it up. Let's see. All right, so Buddha again says, great review. I like how you caught that Mika was enjoying that breakfast with the group. Thank you, girl. Yes, she definitely was enjoying that breakfast. I wanted to go back and see what she was eating to make sure that it was breakfast before I, put my foot down my throat, and I didn't. So at this point, I'm gonna just assume, and we're gonna keep going, that it was breakfast, because that's what they cooked, right? Okay. Girl, I think you're gonna drag Taylor some more, because in the next episode, it didn't look to me like she was hugging Brandon. Okay, so if I gotta do it, I gotta do it. I'm just saying, I really hope she's hugging Brandon, or I really hope it's just an innocent hug for that animals. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with that whole situation, y'all. It's a hot freaking mess overall, like in general. It's just a freaking mess. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I really hope that my neighbor is not gonna be doing this all day and distracting me through this whole video, because I'm trying to get it done. So I apologize if y'all hear that noise in the back. I don't know what he's doing, okay? I don't know what he's doing outside on the side of the house. I don't know. But hopefully he stops. Sounds like he may have stopped. We'll see. But anyway, I really hope she is just hugging Brandon or whatever, or it's an innocent hug, because I ain't got time, y'all. I ain't got time, okay? I don't got the time. So Kimberly Williams said, I'm sorry, that's gross. Yes, I said it. Having sex on your period is nasty. Okay, now this is my thing. Like I said before, no judgment over here. However you get yours is how you get yours with your man or woman in your bed, okay? But not my preference, but to each his own. But it is kind of a little nasty. I don't know. It's disgusting. To me. Just to me, though. And some other people. It's, Okay. But anyway, AMS says, thanks, girl. You said everything in my chest about Taylor. All support from Kuwait. Thank you. Okay? I'm glad that I was able to reach somebody, okay? I was glad that I got that off your chest for you. So then Kimberly says, vulnerable. Mika, stop saying that. Okay, so I asked you to explain what you meant by when she keeps saying vulnerable so I could get your point across, but you didn't respond. So I'm just going to have to say that, yeah, she wants him to be vulnerable, or she's being vulnerable, but I don't know, like, what's going on between them two, because neither one of them are compassionate towards each other at this point. So forget vulnerable. Can we just start with compassionate? Can we just start there? Maybe a little bit? Okay. So then Kimberly also says, Michael seems more attracted to Brandon than his wife. Y'all, y'all. I told you it gotta be some type of romance or something. I don't know if they just connected because they both African American and they both in this, this weird situation together where they looking like the bad guys and they're connecting. But yeah, something's going on. I'm not gonna say that they, but it's definitely a bromance in the works, okay? It's definitely that happening. But 13 people agree with you. So maybe, who knows? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. So then Simply, she says Taylor is a textbook narcissist. She lives in a fantasy world where she's never wrong. Brandon is not so innocent though. I really want to know what set him off when he was telling Taylor not to touch him. I know they were arguing, but that whole scene seemed so forced at that point. Why did he go off on production like that? Katie gets on my nerves. I think Michael is even lying about the whole funeral arrangement. Okay. So this is what I got from the whole, we obviously missed some scenes with the whole thing with Brandon. Okay, I think Brandon was more mad at Taylor in production. He was mad at Taylor because she tried to make him seem like a bad guy. And then production kind of like provoked it a little bit more with the whole don't take off the mic, you could leave type of situation. And then at that point, he was just like, I'm tired. Like, she always taking his side, they side. She not supportive. Like, what are they out to do? They out to get me. So I think he was just like, don't touch me. Like, leave me alone. You're the reason all of this is happening. I think he was just mad about that situation. And I'm not going to say, I hope Michael is not lying about his uncle dying, because that would be some effed up stuff. So I will not try to, talk about, him lying on a funeral and somebody dying. But if he is, that's a different low. That's definitely a different type of low. Definitely a different type of low. August said, Simply, girl, me too. Two running rampant. Brandon was well in his place to keep yelling, don't touch me, and over. Would you want someone tugging on you tugging on you and concerning you while you're trying to leave? And they're the reason you're trying to leave? Yeah, okay. So basically, that's what I just said. Would you want someone trying to, comfort you and all this other stuff when you trying to leave? And they're the reason that even going through this? Yeah, it's all her fault. All her fault. This is why he was mad. And it keeps happening. And they always coddling Taylor. And it's like, okay, so y'all don't see what's happening to me? Y'all didn't see this girl, stay the night out. We talk about it. Y'all don't see this? Okay. We see it though, Brandon. We see it. So then Libra Love says, Brandon can be an a-hole, but I love him. She makes him out to be a bad person. He gets upset because he realized she's making him look dumb, and then he reacts on everyone. That's what we just said. This is exactly what is happening, okay? He gets mad. she makes him mad, and then he flips out. And he acts like a straight a-hole. We can't do nothing about that. She presses his buttons and she gets him where she wants him, and he explodes, and then it makes him look like a bad guy, and then all of a sudden we're supposed to forget everything that she did. I don't know what's up with that. So then D said, genuine question, what do you love about him? And then she said, he is who he is and doesn't change up, negative or positive. I think Brandon has always been consistent. Okay, he's been very consistent about his actions. Okay, so I can understand that part. I can definitely understand that part. So Bones the Pod TV said Katie is a soul sucker. She was jealous and upset with Derek. And upset that Derek was being his authentic self around everyone else, and had the nerve to say, how do you think this makes me feel that you cannot be yourself around me? But every episode she complains and is annoyed with who he is. She's annoyed, and that he's not aggressive, that he's not a bad boy, that he's a dreamer, that he's never been in love, that he wrote a love poem in high school, that he doesn't have sex while she's on her period. The list goes on and on and on. but in the same breath has the nerves to feel some type of way that he can't be himself around her and get jealous when he's himself around others. She needs to grow the F up with her no chin having ass. and how the F has Derek not initiated anything when he's the one who took it upon himself to put her on his insurance so she could keep having her insulin? She doesn't deserve Derek, not at all. Yes, girl, you just ran it down, okay? That's just like I said in the review. How is he the one that doesn't initiate anything? Nothing. But he put you on his insurance, okay? He's setting up all the dates, okay? He's just apologizing you for you being an a-hole all the time. Like, come on. It's too much. It's too much. She doesn't deserve him. There are a lot of women who would deserve and appreciate Derek. A guy like Derek, anyway. So then the White House says, Taylor definitely got good pleasure out of ganging up on Michael. It's as if she couldn't punish Brandon, so she punished his friend instead. I said it. She was too happy. Now that Brandon is going, she got under Mike's skin and he walked away, and now she can have Mika all to herself. Maybe they got a she-mance going on. You know, they want to dress alike or whatever. I'm just saying. Going on dates or whatever. I'm just saying. So then Dwight said, I enjoy your reviews. As much as the show may frustrate you, you certainly seem to get a lot of glee doing this review. Y'all, yes, I do, because I enjoy the show. Whether it's a love-hate relationship, okay? I enjoy the drama, even though that's not what we're here for, but we doing it, so we might as well enjoy it while it's here. I enjoy the love. I enjoy it all. I genuinely enjoy it, and I love, talking to y'all and, getting y'all feedback and getting other people's perspective of it. I enjoy it. I really do. I'm going to be sad when it's over. I'm going to be happy when it's over. I'm going to have mixed emotions, but yeah, it is what it is. But thank you. Miss J said Brandon is Jekyll and Hyde and Katie is insecure and annoying. Okay. Brandon is all over the place. We know that. But Taylor takes him there. Katie is definitely annoying, aggravating, frustrating, a brat, over her. So then Tina says, ain't nothing going on during that time, Katie. I guess your ex might have some good back to him. Derek has that patience of a saint because Katie likes drama. Drama turns her on, so Derek is boring to her. She is not cute enough to be acting this way. Katie is the type of person that nothing you do will satisfy her. He needs to start pointing out her flaws so she can shut the hell up. You cannot tell that man who to talk to when he is socializing and not being disrespectful in any kind of way. Katie and Brandon need to hook up because they are both jealous and crazy. Now, Taylor, you can't be acting single when you are married. Brandon probably pulled that stunt just to see what you was going to do. Would you actually wait at home while he went to work? No, because Taylor is not that kind of person. You're out, so she has to be out. It could have been very innocent, but she needs to realize she can't stay out all night with her friends now or going to clubs all the time. They are just too opposite. Brandon is not the people person, clearly. She is probably going through withdrawals with social distancing, and Brandon is just fine. Michael has no conversation except when he's lying. Mika tries to talk to him and it's like trying to pull teeth. If the only issue Jess and Austin have is a work schedule, they are just fine. You said it all. Okay, you definitely said it all. Taylor gets on my nerve. Like, because he went out, you had to go out. I don't understand the concept. Why didn't you just stay home? It was going to kill you to sit in the house a night? I don't know. It was just aggravating. She just be working my nerves. Just working my nerves. Cliff says, Lady Intellect, did you see the unfiltered? Zach said Lindsay told him Shanice pushes Vindy over the edge. In other words, she puts the battery in his back. I think you're right. There's more to the story with Shawnee telling Lindsay. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But I know Lady Intellect probably won't be around a little bit for a while. Something about her browser. She sent me a message. She was saying, I don't know. They want her to update and she's not down for the update. So she might pop in. She might pop out. I don't know. But Lady Intellect, you're welcome back whenever the time. But yeah, Cliff, we don't know. I don't know what's going on with Shani. Y'all think she had something to do with the whole Lindsay situation? Y'all think she's snake? You think she a snake? I don't know. Probably. Maybe a little bit. We'll see. So then Patricia says, I think Mika is crazy. I don't think Mika is crazy. Stern, but not crazy. She's dealing with a lying lunatic. She definitely is. So this is why I keep saying, like, I don't know how I feel about Mika sometimes, because I understand her frustration with him lying. But if she did not comfort that man when his uncle died, that is, like, beyond me. That is beyond me. Beyond me. All right, so y'all, I'm gonna skip those replies, and we're gonna keep moving on along. Cliff says, if Jessica and her husband doesn't mind their business, if Derek wants to make sure Brandon is good, let him go. Jessica always seeing how the other lady's doing. I want someone to mush her. Wait, y'all, let me start this over because I'm messing it up. Okay, if Jessica and her husband doesn't mind their business, if Derek wants to make sure Brandon is good, let him. Jessica is always seeing how the other ladies is doing. I want some to mush her mad hard. Do y'all know all 5 of these heifers got a tattoo with the number 10 on their ring finger? Shaking my head. I dislike them. All except Mindy. What tattoos are you talking about? Wait, what? Who got tattoos? I'm confused. Jessica doesn't even know how her husband truly feels about her because she's invested in other people's business. Exactly. She's so worried about other people. I told y'all in one of the reviews, I was like, first of all, Jessica, mind your business. She needs to, I don't know what's up with her. She's rubbing me the wrong way too. But she's been rubbing me the wrong way because she always be taking jokes and messing with, what's that boy name? What's his name, y'all? What's his name? Austin, that's his name. So then Cliff said, Derek is such a sucker. He has to say F Taylor to make Katie feel good, knowing he would rather F Taylor than his wife. Okay. Lady Intellect, the Katie was the worst it's ever been. She's stripping Derek of his joy and manhood in front of everyone. It was so disrespectful. Y'all, we know Katie crazy, okay? We know she be all over the place. I don't know why they keep letting this girl act like that. Hopefully Derek gets a clue and let it go and leave her alone, because I'm tired of Katie, okay? I'm tired of Taylor, okay? I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. Disrespectful. She's disrespectful. And then she wonder, I don't understand. What is the concept that these women have with trying to keep a man happy? Are we that self-censored that we put ourselves in the way of love? Because she's obviously putting herself in the way of her own love. Because if she just act like a normal person, he might actually be like, oh, I love her. But no, she don't act like a normal person. She act like a child. I don't even know how she's supposed to help children. This is concerning. Very concerning. So, Ashera, I think that's how it's said. This show is not reality TV gold, at least not this season. The season has been boring, dragged, and the experts did a horrible job matching these couples. But this episode was everything. Very entertaining. I was rolling my eyes and laughing the whole episode. These people do not like one another except Jessica and Austin. Girl, that's how I felt. I was like, y'all heard me when I said, y'all, I forgot we was here for love, but it was entertaining as hell. Okay, I forgot we was here for love, but it's entertaining because it's literally turned into just like a regular reality TV show with couples. It's not about, working towards anything at this point, because they just hate each other, okay? Everybody dislikes each other, okay? Everybody's talking about each other to everybody, okay? It is annoying. It is very annoying. So then Cliff says the comedy should be renamed the Lorenzo Show because he inspires the idea, and let's be honest, he's the star of the comedy. First of all, let me tell you something. Let me make it straight and let me make it clear, okay? He inspired, okay? But I'm here reading all these 368 comments, okay? I'm here responding to all these 368 comments, okay? He wasn't with me shooting this video, okay? Okay. We good? We good. Don't try to take my credit, okay? Don't try to take my credit. Denise says, I agree with you on this. I'm kind of tired of all the drama. There are counselors there. Why don't they talk to Katie and Taylor and Michael? Because the counselors don't care, y'all. I keep telling y'all, Pastor Cal over there doing Bride and Prejudice or Love and Prejudice or something and Prejudice. And he is like, I'm done with Married at First Sight. They're not about to drag my good name in the dirt, so I'm just going to move on to another one. He pops in and pops out. Dr. Pepper pops in and pop out. We done seen Dr. Viviana the most, and we don't see her this much in all the other episodes. I guess they just kind of gave up on these couples. I feel like they feel like it's no hope, okay? They let them figure it out on their own, they'll be all right. They probably just like, this has been drama from day one. They haven't tried to step in, interfere, nothing, okay? They tried a little counseling to work for a day and they just got back on the same track. They keep talking to Michael, he keep crying, but we not changing, okay? We talked to Katie, we talked to Derek, but she not changing. We talked to everybody, but these people is not changing. The only person that it got through to was Mindy. Only person. And it barely got through to her, okay? It took Zach acting up again for her to be like, I'm done. Because she was still trying to make it work, y'all. Remember. Jetstream said, whenever they air this reunion, it's going to be a whole flipping mess featuring special guests such as production, Lindsay, Katie's ex, Derek's high school notebook, Taylor's curly wig, and Michael's missing paycheck. Too many damn characters brought up on this show that aren't even part of the cast. It's ridiculous. Yo, for real, okay? We need to see all of this at the reunion, okay? If y'all disappoint this reunion after all the drama y'all had us sit here and watch, y'all better come through like this is Housewives of Atlanta, okay? I want all the shade. I want all the tea. I want it all, okay? I had to go through all of this through this season. Do not try to hold back. Don't separate them. Don't do it as couples. Bring them all on the floor, okay? Bring them all on the floor. Let everybody go at it, everybody. We might as well end with a bang. Might as well just end with a whole bang because this is a mess, okay? A mess. And yes, we need his notebook. We definitely need his notebook. You petty. You petty. So then Claudia says, oh, wait, no, I didn't finish that. He said, I also agree that it wasn't everyone else's place to jump on Michael, but that's probably production pushing that. Honestly, at this point, I feel bad for Michael. It's a vicious cycle of lying, rejection, bullying, lying, etc. I would prefer he quietly disappear from the show like Zach and Mindy. And yeah, it's kind of sad at this point. It's kind of like, it really is bullying at this point. Because we know he got all those subconscious issues going on. But, like, he put himself out there, and it's just sad. Because the way they ganged up on him, it made it so worse. Like, I really felt bad for him. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not excusing his actions. But that doesn't cause the right for everybody to gang up on that man. He also said, I already knew that 3 out of the 5 couples broke up already. Austin and Jessica will probably stay together. Derek and Katie could go either way. Hopefully Derek will let it go. Yes, we need Derek to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. 9 people agree with this, okay? 9 people agree with it. I agree with it, okay? We already know that 3 out of 5 couples broke up. We didn't already know that, but now we do. Thanks for letting us know. Spoiler. Next time, put spoiler. So I can know. And I can miss it. Okay, so now we're at Claudia. And Claudia says, I love your reviews, but I disagree about Michael. He's a liar. Therefore, you can't trust a word that comes out of his mouth. At this point, Mika owes Michael nothing. I wouldn't trust Michael around the corner. Okay, so it's fine to disagree with me. You're right. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you for loving my reviews, okay? This is why we do the comment read so we can discuss it. Michael is a liar. So you feel like because he's been like lying and not being truthful that she didn't owe him anything? Like she didn't owe him, she didn't have to stand up for him in front of everybody because he's basically just been like, treating her like SHIT instead of a wife anyway. So like why even interfere? Because that's how you feel. I can get it. It's kind of like, why should I defend you when all this time you haven't done anything for me worth defending? I can understand it. I still felt bad for him though, but I definitely understand what you're saying. Also, low-key, I'm just here for Brandon shenanigans this episode. Katie is a narcissist, self-centered drama queen. The season is just like the rest of 2020. Trash. Y'all know I was here for Brandon shenanigans, okay? Y'all know I was here for it, okay? Yes, we know Katie is a narcissist and out of control, okay? She's definitely a drama queen, self-centered, and all that good stuff. The season is trash just like the rest of 2020. Y'all done with this season for real, for real? Okay? I enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. But that's just the reality TV groupie in me. Just saying. So then Macy says Lifetime promised a real drama in their ad for this season, and they delivered big time. We show the production team more than we saw the experts this season. For real, we need to do Married at First Sight production behind the scenes. Let's do that next, y'all. Let's find out what the production gotta say about this, since we already know what the couples couch is saying and everything. Why don't we just move on and just, figure out what production got going on at this point? Let's have a productions couch, because I know they got some stories to tell. But they probably also got some NDAs, so they probably can't disclose any of that information. I'm just saying. So we probably won't get it. But yeah, it's hilarious as much as we see production. Okay, it's hilarious. So the Macy also says, forgot who makes it comes decision day. Forget who makes it comes decision day. The season is not about that. So sit back, grab your bowl of popcorn, and enjoy the show. By the way, it's X-rated. Katie wants to have sex on her period, or no. I told y'all, you might as well just grab a bowl of popcorn and let's continue to take this ride, because what we came here for is not it. And we already down to episode 15 at this point. So we might as well just sit back and enjoy it, because y'all, we already did it for all the season, for the rest of the season. Okay. So we might as well just expect drama, forget love, and just take it for what it is at this point. So, Desiree said, I agree completely. I want to be sure I was included in the comment chat. You're included. Trust me, you're included. Taylor is too much. She is a phony, bad vibes. Taylor is so self-observed, and her friends aren't really her friends, because they should want her to do better, not crazy. Brandon is not crazy this episode. It's all Taylor. His downfall is that when he's done, he takes it out on production. Okay, I can get it. That's probably the part that everyone gets worked up about and get conflicted when they feel about Brandon, is because he turns on production. If he leave all that anger directed to Taylor, then people might understand it more. I understand it because I feel like production is pointing it, like setting it up. So I kind of got that grips that's why he's mad at production as well. So yeah, but a lot of people don't seem to think about it from that aspect. So I can get your view, and I can get how I feel about it as well. Like, yeah, you're right. It's not necessary to take it out on production, but we don't know for sure what production is doing that's making him go off on production. We gotta remember that. Katie is ridiculous. She doesn't deserve Zarek. He is the most romantic and stare of this ish in the season. Shame on Katie and her dream killing self. She's a dream killer. Okay, like I said, she sucks the air out of a room. Okay, if you let her, she will ruin your whole life, and that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to do. Poor thing, poor Derek. Just let it go. Just let it go. Mika is way too patient with Michael. He doesn't deserve her patience for his lying behind. She isn't perfect, but he's a liar. And if his aunt and family had decided to hold him accountable, then why is it her responsibility? I'm just saying, right? If they won't even hold him accountable, talking about something he exaggerates, that's just Michael exaggerating. Why you expect for her to do it? Y'all the ones that raised this man. Then she said Jessica is going to have to let go some of her type A personality and let Austin breathe and love her the way he does until he can appreciate loving her the way she needs him to. It's only been 6 weeks and they are doing great. I think so. I just think that if she stopped poking at him, that he may actually be like, I love you. But he also feels the pressure that she puts on him. And I think that makes him like, you want to, hold off and stay back. Okay. So glad to see the rekindlement of Mindy and Zach. So glad not to see the rekindlement of Mindy and Zach this episode. He was an entire hot mess express, and I hope we get to see Lindsay again at the reunion to get dragged too. I want to see Lindsay. Y'all don't understand. If I see Lindsay at this reunion, it is going to go down, okay? I got a lot. I hope they ask the right questions, because I feel like they may try to tiptoe around it. I need them to get in there, ask them questions, and I told y'all, bring everybody on the stage. Don't do no separate couples how they've been doing, and then at the end, bring everybody back. No, bring everybody on the stage, put it out there. Let's do unfiltered, the reunion. Let's do that. Unfiltered, the reunion. I'm here for it. Because y'all, I think that'd be the best review I ever do. Ever do. Ever do. Okay. Katie Cat, I think that's what it is. KDK Cat. Okay, maybe let's go with that. Finally, someone who feels the exact same way I do. I'm glad I'm not the only person. Y'all don't understand. When I made this review, I said people are going to be mad at me for agreeing with Brandon. But I come to find out that everyone's not mad at me. So I'm kind of happy, okay? I'm kind of happy because I thought y'all was going to be like, you wrong, F you, forget you, hate you. Because that's the internet for you. But I'm glad that I got, to some of you guys' heart. I'm glad. Okay, so here we go with Cliff, okay? Mika. That man's uncle died and she didn't comfort him. Then she says to Taylor, yes, the funeral is extremely important and I'm sensitive to that. However, I do believe Michael didn't see it if he could try and do both. You got to be kidding me. That's one of the most selfish things to say. Then fix her lips to say she wants this marriage and Michael showing up is not good enough. Didn't Michael say the same thing to her when they had that vulnerable conversation and she thought showing up was good enough? But it's okay because she did it. She did, shaking my head. Mika should have been there for Michael like Iris was for Keith. But no, she had to play dress up with Taylor and dress like twins before they went out on that day. Little play date. Then for Mika to allow the other women to question Michael was out of line. And of course the other husbands didn't say anything because they're soft and their wives rule them. I thought Mika didn't like breakfast. Could have fooled me. She had her happy little ass eating with everyone else with no complaints, but Michael's the liar. When Michael made breakfast, she act like an a-hole. Good job catching that, Chloe. I'm proud of you. Mika is just as fake as Taylor. I noticed these two didn't consummate their marriage, but I will put money on it that they both had sex on the first night with a couple of people who weren't committed to them. I feel Taylor is sleeping with someone else while she's on the show. Why wasn't they wasn't into their husbands since the honeymoon and act like they was trying just to get a check. Okay, so you said a lot and I kind of agree with a lot of this, okay? So, right. If she didn't come for him, I'm gonna stand by it. Okay, no, it does not take you to be in love with somebody to comfort them in a hard time. If she said she cared about him the way she claimed she did, then she should be able to comfort that man. Okay. Also, you're right. She probably should have said, "Do you want me to come with you?" Instead of catching the attitude, and she should have showed up. Showed up meaning you want me to come with you to help find the flowers instead of going on that date with Taylor. That makes sense to me because if she would have went with him, they could have bonded a little bit more. They would have had time to talk a little bit more. They could have built a connection together, but instead she let him go, caught an attitude, and went on a date with Taylor. That makes sense, Cliff. That makes sense. Yeah, but she definitely ate that breakfast, y'all. Let me tell y'all, she was tearing that breakfast up. So I'm trying to figure out, do you not like breakfast or you don't like Michael? I don't know. So I think, listen, I don't know what these girls do in their sex life, so I can't say that they probably had sex on the first night. They had one night stands. I don't know that. But, too much drama has happened for them to have sex at their honeymoon, okay? The first night Michael said that she didn't have sex with him, he was going not staying in marriage, so that already ruined that. And then, Brandon went up there and went off on Taylor and called her all types of names and everything in front of everybody, disrespected her. So I think a lot went on, but this is where I'm confused because Brandon and Taylor had some good nights in that hotel. Okay, when he did them little rose petals and tea light candles and a bubble bath that they couldn't fit in, I'm pretty sure you ain't gonna tell me that they didn't. Okay, somebody lying. All right, so then we have Lorenzo's breakdown of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, Lorenzo, I'm gonna read your comments. I was putting you on comment suspension. Okay, but I'm gonna let you slide this time, and I want my apology video before this season is over. Okay. Apologize to everybody you disrespected in the comments. I told you can disagree with people and be nice about it. Don't be rude and disrespectful. But anyway, Lorenzo says Jessica and Austin. Jessica and her big nose all up in everybody's business as usual. Jessica is a low-key hater that is getting a great high off of everyone's dysfunctional relationship. She is that type that don't want others to do good. Is that what's the vibe we picking up on her? Is that the vibe that's rubbing me the wrong way? You might be onto something. I'm not even gonna hold you. You really might be onto something. Okay. So then he also says Katie and Derek. Katie is a dysfunctional seeker. She is proud of that. Like men at Cliff Washington says, she belongs in the streets. People should stop hating on Katie and acknowledge her needs for dysfunction. Derek is a mother effing goofy fool, unknowing that Taylor's the demon was engaged with him just to piss Katie off, and it worked so well. Derek does not know when he is being played. He's a basic pawn in a chess game. I don't think Taylor was doing that on purpose to make Katie mad. I don't agree with that. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. But she's definitely dysfunctional. She thrives off dysfunction. That's why she needs a bad boy. She's crazy. So then he says, Mika and Mike. Okay, Mika is an absolute fraud. She complains about him not talking to her on arrival, but forgets to acknowledge that she was literally running away from him. Mika seems more interested in the group activities than the marriage process. It seems like she joined to make white friends. Mika is constantly complaining about not having to coming to talk to her, but did she give him a safe place to approach? Mika didn't acknowledge Mike's presence as he said goodbye to the other cast, and it seems like he wanted to approach her, but her energy is off during the morning breakfast preparation, but then complains about him not informing her about his plans. Mika is Satan, and as she is teamed up with Taylor, the demon, it is hell. Mika should have done a Mindy when Zach was being barn guarded by his friends in the apartment. But of course, Mika is an imbecile, and that's only wants to see Mike caught in lies. Mike walking away from the scene was the best thing to do. But Mika and Taylor are loving this ish. Okay, so safe place to approach. Mika didn't acknowledge Mike's presence. Y'all, that whole episode was just weird. I feel like they both had valid reasons. Mika had a valid reason not to, say anything to him because he definitely was playing games with not telling her. He should have been told her. But I do understand that he was mad that she didn't comfort him and all the other stuff. So, like, why even include you in it? I can see both sides. I'm telling you, I can see both sides. But at the same time, Mika, I don't know where you came from with the white friends. I'm gonna just leave that there because I don't get it. I don't get it, and I don't get it. Yeah, Mike should have walked away. When they was jumping Mindy in that house and Mindy was like, we're not going to do this. That's what Mika should have did because that's not anyone's place to do but hers. Even though I wish Mindy would have let them do it. But I'm just saying. So then Taylor and Brandon. Taylor is a demon. All my sayings about her in previous comments have been vindicated as usual. I have nothing to say about these two as my boy Cliff Washington has given a great breakdown. Taylor's locking the bathroom door was worrying. I would have probably knocked her lights out. The production crew all are a bunch of assholes. Okay, so yeah, this is what I'm saying. I don't know what that whole going into the bathroom scene was for. I don't know what she was trying to accomplish. I'm glad he pulled out his phone. I appreciate the fact that he pulled out his phone because we all know that was going to be a bad ending if he didn't. Just saying. And then 5 out of 5, Minnie and Zach, episode 15, surprise. You're surprised? I'm glad we didn't see them. Why are you surprised? Like, she let it go. Go. So then you congratulated me on 300 subscribers, y'all. I am now at 338 or 9 or something. Yes, I started this when we first did this review this week. We were at 290 and now we're over 330. So look at that. Come through strong. My little arm couldn't even make a muscle. But anyway, thank you. I appreciate it. So August Lady 7 said, great review, Chloe. I agree with everything you said in this review. The episode was aggravating, stressful, and entertaining all in one. Katie is a dangerous woman and Derek needs to run fast. Was anyone else surprised to hear that Taylor and Brandon hadn't had sex? I know I was. I could have sworn they did. Y'all can't tell me they didn't. Y'all can't tell me they lying. They lying. They gotta be lying. They gotta be lying. All right, so Cliff, I don't know. I didn't listen to the beat. I'm gonna do this one last. I'm gonna do your comment last because I gotta listen to the beat and then I'm gonna try to put it to the beat and make sense of it. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. Okay, Mike the Web Surface says, let me see. Okay, he has 2 comments. So let's start with the first one. Taylor is an absolute monster, and if the situation was reversed, I think a lot more people would be sympathetic to her blowing up at production. Respect to this girl for seeing the truth, in my opinion. Oh, you mean sympathetic to Brandon blowing up? Yeah, okay, I get what you mean. If it was reversed and it was Taylor blowing up on production, everybody would understand it, right? That's why I say I don't understand. I don't get it. They let that girl get away with all them actions because she's pretty. But I don't see pretty no more. I see ugly. Just saying. The only thing Brandon did wrong was getting in the producer's face for that long. But the producers had no right to tell Brandon he couldn't leave. Okay, this is where you're absolutely right. He shouldn't have, like, I felt like it got to a point where it could have got violent. So he should have pulled back, like, all in their face. I'm not leaving. I'm going to stay and be an a-hole because I can. Like, that was really, like, just poking because we don't know who production is, okay? Production probably could have just, like, was like, and just punched him and decked him right in the face. And that would have been a different scene. A whole different scene. A whole different scene. I'm telling you. Okay, where are we? Okay, so Rural Home said, so glad I found someone who feels the same about Katie and Taylor as I do. I don't care what no one says. I'm Team Brandon, and I'm starting not to liking the guy. Katie has an overinflated sense of self. She gets the best husband on the show, and she's the worst bride of them all. And you're on spot. She's the type that finds a good man weird as a loser and wants to fight. Right, with a no good bad boy. Taylor is literally a spoiled brat, clout chaser. Now she made her IG private because she didn't know she would get all this backlash. She thought we wouldn't see her nasty ways. Happy for Brandon that he gave it a go to production on his way out. Because these folks starve Happy for Brandon that he gave it good to production on his way out because these folks starve and intoxicate these folks for the drama. I heard they rescinded his reunion invite. Why? They want the drama? Well, here, you got it. Justice for Derek, justice for Brandon. Okay, so this is where you're right. They made this man have a whole bunch of fits. They pushed him to the point of like drama. They locked him into a house with all this alcohol. I don't know about the starving part, but they give him all this alcohol and everything, and then get mad when he gives them the drama that they want and tell him he can't come to the reunion. Man, F them. So no one's going to say Cliff. So no one's going to say how they feel about Katie being upset. Derek doesn't want to have sex, period sex. Yeah, we already discussed that. That's what I told you. You got to go in all the comments, okay? Go in all the comments. We discussed it. It's nasty. The majority of us agree that it's nasty, okay? That's just the majority. There are people who enjoy it, and that's up to them. So, MOT says, I was Team Taylor until the video posted incident. Her and Brandon are both just as messy. She was wrong for sleeping out, and I think she did it out of spite because she dropped him off at work only to find out that he had gone back home. If you believe her story, Brandon didn't want to hang out with her at home because he said he had to go to work. So she drove him to work and decided to hang out with her friends since he was going to be at work. He didn't deny that. She got mad and called him a B, because instead of admitting the reason she left the house in the first place was to give him a ride, his response was, so I put a gun to your head. She also stated that she texted him a F you emoji because when they weren't texting each other, she found out that after she dropped him off, he went back home and he did not work. I think that's where she probably got pissed and stayed out with her friends, which shows her immaturity skills, and all the fault is not hers. She was also crazy for going in that bathroom with him and closing that door. She should have left him alone. Yes, she should have left him alone. Now, you literally broke down this whole episode. Okay, so you saying that just because he lied to her to get him to drop him off at work and she went out, it was kind of like he didn't want to spend time with her, so that's why he went back home to try to get her out the house so she wouldn't be there. Is that what you're trying to get at? I kind of feel like that's what you're trying to get at. But I mean, they both are toxic for each other. I don't know what the purpose of him saying he was going to work for and then not going to work and going back home was. I don't know what that's about. I do feel like she was upset about that situation, and the argument was a valid conversation, I guess, argument. But for her to be calling him out his name and then her not taking responsibility for what she did was wrong. This is the problem that we continue to have with Taylor. She does not admit when she's wrong. I think that if she just admit that she was wrong and that this is why she feels this way, and staying out was out of spite, then we can move on. She doesn't see anything wrong with her actions. That's the problem. The conversation, the argument was the argument, and every couples have arguments. They both have their point of view, and that's perfectly fine. But the fact that she does not understand that he was mad that she stayed the night out doesn't make sense to me. That was a lot, I know, but it doesn't make sense to me. It is not Mika's responsibility to make Michael feel safe and comfortable to tell the truth. If he was uncomfortable with being himself to such an extent, then he should have gotten that sorted out before looking for a wife. I agree. There's probably more to the story about Michael telling Mika about his uncle and her not comforting him. He lied so much, so I'm not ready to believe that it happened that way, she said. The way she said. Then he supposedly went to make funeral arrangements and couldn't give a straight story when he came back. Everyone at that table was looking at him funny and poking because his story didn't make sense. They wouldn't have had to keep asking questions if he gave straight answers to begin with. You are absolutely right. We already know Michael be lying. I know something was off about that story. I do not want to say that he was lying about his uncle. I'm just not trying to say that. But if he was, that's a different type of low. Yes, they probably was trying to figure out what the truth was, but that is not their place to be sitting there antagonizing that man. They bullied him into getting up and walk away from that table. Mika, as his wife, probably should have said, all right, y'all, I got this. I'm going to go talk to him on my own. But that didn't happen. And it just wasn't going to happen because that's not how this was meant to play out. It played out the way it was exactly meant to play out. Yeah. When Michael made breakfast, Mika said to the cameras, not Michael, that she doesn't like breakfast, but she ate it. We were expecting her not to eat it this time. We were expecting her. She doesn't eat breakfast. She said that. I don't eat breakfast. I don't like breakfast. I don't eat breakfast. I don't like breakfast. So no, we kind of wasn't expecting her to eat breakfast. Maybe some fruit. Maybe some ice cream. Like one time before somebody said she was eating ice cream. But it was funny. It was definitely funny that she was eating the breakfast because it's like you just made this big thing. When she was sitting there saying, I hope he doesn't make this a thing. Like I'm not going to be trying to eat breakfast all the time. She made it a big thing. So yeah, we all ran with it because if she wouldn't have made it a big thing, it would have been like, oh, she don't really care for breakfast, but she eating it. Jessica and Austin would be fine, and I can't with Katie. Can't nobody with Katie. Nobody can with Katie. Nobody can with Katie. Okay. Federa. Okay, son. I wanted to bop Katie in the head. Jeez, Taylor gaslit the ish out of Brandon. He's an a-hole, but why is she doing all of this? Going into the bathroom with him when she knows he's pissed, talking about, come on, let's work out our marriage. Like, girl, why you sound like me, girl? That's exactly how I said it. I guess, like, what? Oh, yes, I don't know why she went to that bathroom. Y'all not gonna tell me she wasn't trying to have some extra fun to get him to work on that marriage in that bathroom. I think that's why she wanted to know if he was mic'd or not, because she was going to try to make him want to work on that marriage in that bathroom. I'm just saying, that's my opinion. I think she was going to have some tricks up her sleeve to help him to stay and work out this marriage while they was in that bathroom. But Brandon was not here for it, and that's why he pulled out that camera. Just saying. Just saying. All right, let's see how many more we got. We got a few more. So TT Max says, hey Chloe, got a comment. There's so much going on with Brandon production that we didn't see at first on the honeymoon, but we got to see it this episode. I kept wondering why Brandon kept saying to production, y'all trying to play me. That's because in this episode, they didn't edit the sly comments and calling Brandon out of his name comments. Taylor said to Brandon, when she said it, I had to rewind it to hear it. Brandon tried to leave because he sees how the show once works for drama. The contract brought him back. They forced last week and this week was all about Taylor and camera time. He was smart to pull out his phone and record. I also thought it was very weird that they mentioned something about her posting a pic or something about a job. She's probably messing with someone or hooked up with someone from his job. Katie is delusional and Derek should run. We think she hooked up with somebody from his job? Really? I agree with all that because I just said that something's going on with production. Something's going on with production and branding. I agree. But we think she hooking up with somebody from his job? I'm gonna look out for it. Okay, where were we? Katie is delusional and Derek should run. Mika should have been bailed. However, she's disappointed me a little bit this episode only because the ending made me feel a little bad for Michael. They had enough problems. Taylor already knows them all. Don't like the whole group. Don't think the whole group needed to. You can clearly tell Taylor and Michael did not like. Okay, you could clearly tell Taylor and Michael did not like each other. Brandon and Jessica don't like each other. Katie is so jealous of Taylor. Also, Jessica was slightly irritated until she decided to eat her steak and mac and cheese. Jessica better be careful or Austin will run. Long rant, but I'm done. Yeah. Okay. Taylor, Michael don't like each other. Yeah, everybody don't like each other. Everybody don't like each other. Austin's gonna blow up on Jessica. I keep saying it, y'all. I keep saying it. It's gonna happen. I feel it in my gut. I feel it. Okay, so then Linda said